Greetings, everybody. So, happy November 29th and December and January and February, whenever you're seeing this. This is about a critical correction approach that you can take using essential oils. I have 6 essential oils I want to share with you. They're blends, 6 special essential oil blends. And if you want to know more about them, go to yldisk.com/Niamo and do your own research on these oils. Now, they are a relax blend that's also known as stress away. And so that particular essential oil has, you see that, stress away? It has copaiba in it, which is one of the rare oils that is, it's not distilled. It just comes from the tree, like sap, and they bottle it. It has copaiba in it, lime essential oil. You know, the lime is, the oil of lime is expressed, cold expressed from the rind. It also has cedar wood in it, vanilla, acatea, which is an Ecuador oil that's delightful, and then lavender. So here's how I use this, since you want to know. A drop in my hand, and sometimes, matter of fact, I have another one here that has the roller fitment on it. Then I rub it, and I actually just go like this, and I take some in my hand, and I go across my back, because I keep my tension in my shoulders. And so it's this relax blend, also known as stress away, has those ingredients in it. So, you know, if you're into using oils yourself, experiment with those ingredients and see if you come up with something that's similar. And smell it. Whenever I use my essential oils and my blends, I always smell them, right? Because no matter where I put them on my body, I also want my limbic system and my emotions to get the benefit of the oil. You know, you have these olfactory nodes elsewhere in your body besides your nose, and it doesn't hurt to enhance them by deep breathing into the belly and then slowly doing that cleansing breath out through the mouth. So that's the relax or stress away blend. And then we have the bark blend, and that is also known as the wonderful Thieves, very well known and celebrated. And it has clove in it, and cinnamon bark, and rosemary, and lemon, and eucalyptus radiata. And these wonderful ingredients are one of the recipes used to stop the plague in 15th century Europe, when the, I don't know if it's the Black Death, yellow fever, whichever one it was, those spice merchants who was thieves, you know, they were stopped, and then they had to fess up how they were not able to get, how they avoided the plague. And it was with these. So let me just say how I use this. Okay, how I use this. Now you got to know that the statements that I'm making and the way I'm using this is not necessarily, you know, supported. Some of the statements are not evaluated by the FDA. That's what I have to tell you. Okay, but they're also not designed to diagnose, treat, or cure, or prevent any disease. But what I do to keep my health at optimum is just 1 drop. Woo! It's kind of hot, but I love it. I love it. I love it. My frequency stays high. And, you know, there's a lot of controversy about frequency and vibration. If you do Google it, you'll find that it's not all pretty. Some people don't believe in that stuff. What are you talking about? This is Panaway. Panaway has the essential oils of wintergreen, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint. And why it's so important that I just mentioned to you about the frequency conversation is because wintergreen is said to have the same frequency as bone. And what I usually do with something like this is whenever my muscles, especially my calf muscles, because when I exercise, that's what, you know, if I fold my legs or do the Indian pose and I take my legs out of it, it's like, oh, my bones and my muscles, actually, they just let me know that you don't do this often enough to be doing that right now and think you could just come right out of it. So I have to take a drop, just like I do with all of them, and then I rub it in that area. Sometimes I'll mix it with a carrier oil, such as today I have my apricot oil here, and I might do that and just mix it on my muscles. Right here is feeling kind of strange, and it's because I went to the gym yesterday, and yeah, I went to the gym, and maybe I did too many of these things. So I, as you could see, since it's mine, I just put the stuff right on my skin. But essentially, when I'm sharing with somebody, I let it drop onto their skin. You see, so that you keep the top of it clean and antiseptic, and you don't share whatever germs you may be carrying. Oh, it feels wonderful already. Look at that. I don't feel that tightness. It just went right away. So that's the Muscle Love blend, also known as Panaway. Ooh, I love it. Okay, then we have what I call Rescue the Ribcage, Rescue Ribcage, and that's also known as RC. And that's another one that I just love putting on my chest. I was looking to see if I had any open. Just a drop and just rub it on the chest, It doesn't seem like I do. So I mean, you know how to do that. I mean, that you don't need a demonstration to how to rub an oil on your chest, right? And but what's so nice is that it does say that you can diffuse it. You diffuse or add RC to a bowl of hot steaming water. Place a towel over your head and inhale the soothing steam. And then it says dilute and apply to chest, neck, and throat areas as needed. Very, very good. Now we have purification. And this one has lemongrass in it. Now I call purification the clearing blend, okay? Because it just seems like the smells just get gobbled up. And it has in it the lemongrass and rosemary and melaleuca, alternifolia, myrtle, citronella, and lavender. So that's what's in purification. And I'll show you what I do with purification right now. You're going to come with me. Oops, I'm going to show you. Yep, you got still for a minute, but I'm going to show you what I do with it. So that you really cannot say, well, I don't know how to use those oils. I don't know how to use those oils. How am I supposed to use those oils? This is my dishwasher. You've now been introduced formally. And I'm going to show you what I do with it. So this is purification. And what I do is I put all my stuff in there. This is, I made my tray from the oven. And what I'm getting ready to do, let's see if I can show you this. Woo! Oh, there it is. There's the receptacle for the detergent and what have you. And I put, there it goes. There's my purification. I just put it on top of what I had in there. Frankly, it was some other kind of brand, who knows, Cascade or whatever it is. And, I am going to get a better brand made by the same company. I love, I know, but I don't have it yet. So what I do to enhance the effectiveness of what's in there is I use purification in there. Then I also diffuse it. Now here's a diffuser right here. And I could just smell the oils being diffused into the air. And it's just, ooh, goodness, great. So that's the clearing blend. Did I tell you what was in it? Yes, I did. Then I have the Digest Well blend, which is also known as Digest. Now that's another one. I will pop it in my throat in a second. It's like, why wait? And here's another thing I will do with that. I will just take a drop in my hand after I've eaten kind of strangely. I'm not going to show you this part, but I'm rubbing it on my stomach. I'm rubbing it on my stomach and on my intestinal areas. And the whole gut, those two chakras, orange and yellow, solar plexus and sacral or general, right? So the Digest has in it the tarragon, the juniper, anise, ginger, lemongrass, patchouli, peppermint. Just you can add 1 or 2 drops to water, and you can drink it in the morning or at night to support the digestive system. And you can also add 1 or 2 drops to a vegetarian gel capsule and take it internally following a meal. And, you know, your critical correction, critical correction has been achieved. If you use these 5 blends, you're in like Flint. You're doing quite well. And if there's any other issues, just give me a call. You know, my blog is at thehealmobile.com, and there's a lot of information there. You can contact me on that website. And then, of course, again, yldist.com/Niamo for more information about these particular oils I've just shared with you. Peace.